Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Whatever time of day you're watching, thank you for joining me. So, as you guys can tell by the thumbnail, yeah, Jeep's been totaled. So, quick little backstory. I wasn't driving. I was actually teaching my brother-in-law how to ride a motorcycle. On our way back, my brother-in-law and my wife took the Jeep with the girls in it, and I went to go fill up his motorcycle. So while I was filling up the motorcycle, I get a phone call saying that, hey, we just been in an accident. Can you come here quick? So as soon as I get there, and you, first of all, it was really confusing because I was like, what happened? It's been less than like 2-3 minutes. So we get there, and the Jeep's facing the wrong way on the road. I was a little confused at first about what happened. I just showed up and started taking video of everything, and I'll put that all in here, and the aftermath and everything else. Without going into too much detail, basically, the other driver ran a red light and slammed into the passenger side rear quarter and hit hard enough to spin the Jeep a full 180 facing the opposite direction. So here's the Jeep at the salvage yard, and this is how it kind of sits right now. Like, I just made a video about this whole entire wrap, and now it's sitting in a tow yard. So as you can see, that wheel doesn't look right, and there's a lot of damage to that quarter, to that entire quarter panel, and everything's literally punched in. There's the rear bumper, just completely torn apart, laying on the ground. They took off the rear quarter glass. It wasn't shattered because there was no glass at the scene of any kind. So that's just me looking to see. It's like, why is that missing? But I'm assuming it's to look inside. Muffler is completely just ripped off, and as you can see, the differential is completely just ripped apart. The axles are destroyed. Yeah, there's my suspension. The whole suspension side looks like she slammed right into that wheel and just tweaked everything underneath. Yeah, so this is kind of what it looks like now. It's not fantastic, but it is what it is. So, content regarding the Jeep might be delayed. We're looking for a new one, but insurance kind of, dealing with insurance is not all that fun. And I'm sure if any of you have had experiences dealing with insurance, it's been a long process. This happened, what, October? No, no, not October. I'm sorry. It's August. I think this was August 2nd. Yeah, this happened August 2nd. Right now it's August 19th. They only gave us a rental car till the 17th, so we already gave that back. So, we like, yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, it's like we deemed it a total loss. I got the phone call. They did it pretty quick. It was, at first they told me it was $16,000 worth of damages, and they valued the vehicle at 24,000. But in the state of Nevada, the threshold for totaled vehicles is 65%, and right at that number, it's at 66, right at 66%. So I didn't understand that at first until I went to the not the salvage yard, but to the repair shop. Actually, this is the repair shop. The repair estimate made more sense when they explained it to me. It's $16,000 prior to them disassembling the entire Jeep and then actually seeing if there is more damage. So realistically, they saw that it could be upwards of $20,000 worth of damage just from that. That's the only area that was hit. It was something like maybe $11,000 in parts, just in parts alone. But so I've been back and forth with the other party's insurance regarding the value of the Jeep because there was just so many other things. Like, I added navigation to it. It has a off-road capable suspension. It had all-terrain tires on it, and just had a freshly wrapped too. And you guys saw all that. So now it's gone. It's just gone. The other party's car just drove away just fine. Like, the front end was smashed in, but it drove away just fine. So we're out of a vehicle, out of a rental car. Yeah, it gave us a nice minivan for the girls. So that was great, but then we had to give it back on the 17th. So we've been without a car. I had to go, get my old 4Runner back, get it back from my brother, and and get it all registered and get it all running. Freaking as soon as I got it, it just, you know, had every light has just been sitting. So I had to fix all that and make sure it's running good so I could register it and so on and so forth. So we've got that for the time being. So uh, yeah, but I've been arguing with the other party's insurance in regards to the value. So we got the value up. They're giving me more for it, so that's great. Right now, I am dealing with trying to get money for the wrap, and then I also want to be compensated. Not really want. I need to be compensated for the lift and tires because they were all still good. I wouldn't be in this situation if the other party didn't total out my vehicle. So I'm on the hunt right now for another Grand Cherokee, preferably around the same year, make, model. Hopefully another 75th anniversary, but it's okay. Like right after the rap video, I already had videos lined up of just going forward more and more and more, and now it's okay. Well, I don't have a Jeep anymore to make content, so I gotta figure something out. But yeah, that's really it. I didn't want to make this all long and drawn out. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching.